Jeremiah 30, 1 to 33:26. God will restore his people. The people of God were scattered, broken, far from home. Their city lay in ruins, their temple destroyed. They wept by foreign rivers, wondering if God had forgotten them. But God spoke to Jeremiah, "Write these words in a book, for behold, the days are coming when I will restore the fortunes of my people. The same God who scattered them would gather them home. The same hands that allowed their exile would heal their wounds." God's voice thundered with promise. "I will turn their mourning into joy. I will comfort them and give them gladness for sorrow." Can you hear him? The God who restores speaks to you still. When your life feels scattered, when your dreams lie in ruins, when you wonder if God remembers your name, he does. He is writing your story of restoration too. "I have loved you with an everlasting love," God declared. "Therefore I have continued my faithfulness to you." His love for his people never changes. His love for you never changes. Distance cannot break it. Time cannot wear it out. Even your failures cannot stop it. He loved them when they rebelled. He loves you when you fall. This love is not based on performance, but on his unchanging character. It flows from his very nature as the God of compassion and mercy. "Again I will build you, and you shall be built, O Virgin Israel," God promised. "Again you shall plant vineyards on the mountains and enjoy their fruit." From ashes, he creates beauty. From brokenness, he builds something new. From your scattered pieces, he is making something beautiful. The restoration God promised was not just about returning to the old ways. It was about creating something better than before. The people would come home singing. Children would play in the streets again. Families would gather for feasts. Joy would replace weeping. Dancing would follow mourning. God would make all things new. The elderly would find strength. The young would discover purpose. Communities would flourish where desolation once reigned. This is the God who specializes in transformation. But the greatest promise was yet to come. "Behold, the days are coming when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel, not written on stone tablets, but on human hearts, not kept by human effort, but by God's own Spirit. This new covenant would forgive sin completely. I will remember their sin no more," God declared. This was revolutionary, a relationship with God based on grace, not law. Through Jesus, this promise came true. The new covenant is here. God writes his law on your heart. He forgives your sin completely. He remembers it no more. You are not defined by your past. You are not trapped by your mistakes. You are loved, forgiven, restored. The cross became the bridge between God's justice and his mercy, making complete restoration possible. "As surely as the sun gives light by day and the moon and stars give light by night," God said, "so surely will Israel remain my people forever." His covenant with you is just as certain. Just as the sun rises each morning, God's faithfulness rises new. Just as the stars shine in the darkness, his love shines in your darkest hour. He will never cast you away. His promises are as reliable as the laws of nature he established. The people asked, "Can these bones live?" God answered, "I will put breath in you, and you shall live." What feels dead in your life? What feels impossible to restore? God specializes in resurrection. He brings life from death, hope from despair, joy from sorrow, beauty from ashes. He did it for his people then. He does it for his people now. No situation is too far gone for his restoring power. Today, when you feel scattered, remember, God gathers. When you feel broken, remember, God heals. When you feel forgotten, remember, His love is everlasting. The same voice that promised restoration to exiled Israel whispers to you, I know the plans I have for you, plans for good and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Your story is not over. God is writing the chapters of your restoration. Trust Him. He keeps His promises. He restores His people. He restores you.